Oh yes, Evoker bullying.
Yeah, this is dire. It's really frustrating because Blizzard they knew this was going to happen, and they did what they could to solve it, but they couldn't do enough to solve it, and it seems like they literally just aren't.
Yeah.
But first of all, oh yeah, nice meme.
Good meme.
I will say the FF ones are better just because of Ozma and the black hole, but also that's why.
And send in the redcoats. We need to colonize America again. Take them out.
Can we not just Kalimdor? No, that tweet was going around where Kalimdor was just removed off the face of the map.
Gone.
Who's do that? Sorry.
But if we delete America, who's going to beta test the game for us?
That's a good point.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm let down. I'm disappointed, guys. You know, you're supposed to suffer so that we don't, and we did. But no, actually, the EU servers were kind of. That's basically the story.
Yeah, it was bad. Terrible.
Yeah, they essentially didn't work on Wednesday, which is unfortunate. Now that said, the intrepid beta testers of the North America did have to not do their Mythic Plus dungeons for a little bit on Tuesday because of major bugs and exploits, and there was a gold dupe bug. Apparently,
yes. But also for a little bit of flavor on the.
God, Matt will do anything to repay his millions debt to Dakor.
It's actually 1 million gold and it's almost repaid. So shut up, okay.
But Matt, I don't know if you're looking at the Bank of England these days and seeing where the interest rates are moving.
I'll put it this way,
and that's only the intraday rate. I mean, you know, I think in the market you'll be easily charged 10%.
I'll put it this way: if you can show me a signed contract where I agree to interest, I'll pay the interest. Anyway, moving on. Actually, no, not moving on because there's a bit I want to say here. The Mythic Dungeons being temporarily disabled for NA servers on Tuesday wasn't just, they're not working very well. Oh, no. It was literally you could solo them. I don't know exactly what, but I think there was like a 31 soloed by a Guardian Druid on the showing up on the leaderboards.
They let Rex Troy into the servers.
They must have, and I've also heard the gold duplication bug, and you could see why they would go, no, turn it off. We want more token sales, turn it off. But also gold duplication, you don't want that in your game. That's immediately full on your broken MMO from the late 90s that no one plays anymore, except for the laugh kind of deal. Yeah,
so they did a wave of restarts in the EU servers. They were intended to fix things, and no, it didn't. You know, it's funny. I just recorded a video about Destiny 2 kind of going a little bit down the drain in some of its like technical ways, and basically for them, right, they amped up all their servers to increase capacity. However, whatever part of the server architecture was dealing with basically a lot of data like recording, player telemetry, kills, etc., that was flagging loads of errors. Their error correction wasn't like catching any of that. And basically they continually, their method to fix it has straight up just been turn it on and off again.
Yep.
So it's like the Destiny devs are in this situation. They can't fix the problem. They can just make it less bad. And in the meantime, they have to continually turn it on and off again. Man, this is hell.
Yeah, so that's the fun thing where I actually think, and this is entirely like speculative because I don't know how their stuff works. I'm not an engineer in any capacity, especially in anything like that. All I do is think a lot, but I have a funny feeling that some of it might be down to the cross-realm trading because that's been turned off.
Oh.
And it's been turned off until further notice because it's causing realm instability in EU, at least. I'm not sure about NA. Then the other massive thing they actually changed was, of course, combat logging, which will sort of bring us into our next little piece here. So the combat logging, right? What they did for the augmentation evoker to make sure that people can see what flavor is that monster. It's the ultraviolet. It's very good. Daily slurp, very tasty. Anyway, yeah. What was I saying? Yes, the combat logging thing with the augmentation evoker. They made it so the advanced combat logs do the maths for how much damage that the evoker is actually like doing in terms of. So say the evoker is giving you say an extra 10% strength as a rep album, and you like hit a mob, the combat log will output a line going, so much of the damage from your auto attack because of the strength buff went to the evoker. It was this. So that'll be in the advanced combat logs, which Warcraft logs will see. However, it is not in the normal combat logs, which is what details and recount and all those read. So, it looks completely different for both. And I think that's actually some of the problem. I think you think about every single time someone does damage while buffed by Ebb and Might, the game goes, let's run that calculation. Let's take the number out of that and change the calculation. Maybe they've done it really intelligently because they have good engineers, but it's still going to be a little bit of extra overhead for every single bit of logging done. And that's where like a lot of stuff kind of happens on the server, like you're talking about player telemetry for the Destiny servers. It's like that stuff can really secretly, without you thinking about it, you think, what's the hard part of running the game? And then you go, well, on the server, on the back end, it's just so much data, so many tiny calculations.
We need to throw Preach into a ball pit full of dice.
Yeah.
At this stage.